Alrighty, the Detroit Lions did sign Antoine Green, and let's let everybody know what the expectations for Antoine Green in the 2023 season. So Antoine Green is 6'2", 199 pounds. He was the 7th round pick, the second pick in the 7th round. I believe that is 219 overall. So Antoine Green does come out of North Carolina. He was a senior. He is about 22, 23 years old. He was projected as a 6th round pick. We did get him in the 7th, so great value over on that one. And his overview, according to NFL.com, now this is where I get all my stats and stuff like that for. And his overview says Green's size and deep ball success makes him more intriguing day 3 prospect than the overall production and skill set might suggest. Like most vertical specialists, he's not going to shake man coverage on intermediate routes, but he has decent hands and consistently finds himself overtaking deep coverage with his build-up speed. He might find himself fighting for a spot on the practice squad or back end of the roster. Now, I do want to mention his next-gen stats and his combine results as well. His next-gen stats for production score is 68, which ranked in the combine 20th. His athleticism score was 72 in the 2023 combine. Wide receiver ranked was 23rd. And his total score was 68 in the 2023 combine. Wide receiver ranked 32nd. His combine results for the 40-yard dash was 4.47 seconds. His 10-yard split, 1.54 seconds. Vertical jump, 33.5 inches. Broad jump, 10 foot, 3 inches. 3-cone drill, 6.99 seconds. 20-yard shuttle, 4.27 seconds. Now, his strengths, explosive with sprinting and long jump background. Adequate lateral footwork to release and avoid the punch. Vertical specialist who averages 19 yards per catch at North Carolina. Alters early route tempo to help surprise and creates separation deep. Confident and capable leaping and corralling the deep throw in midair. Hands are typically reliable catching short and intermediate throws. Deadens and drops feet in the field of play near the boundary. So, to make all that shorter, he can toe drag swag and he can high point the football and create some sort of separation. So, his weaknesses, ball tracking on contested deep ball can be spotty. Route transition lacks fluidity and acceleration at the turn. Shortens his stride, giving away impending breaks. Needs to battle for late catch in space more consistently. Builds up speed with average early acceleration. Coverage can phase his intermediate routes. But we are all probably watching this instead of this. So with the highlights, look at that. I mean, who does that remind you of right there? Doesn't that kind of remind you of a Marvin Jones Jr.? And with Marvin Jones Jr. on the roster, what better teacher than to teach Antoine Green than having the man who he resembles a lot, which is Marvin Jones Jr. You know, he can catch those possessional catches to, move the sticks, and that's it. Or he could go down deep and get a deep ball. And he could do a lot more things. And I want to say this is a Dre Bly guy, because Dre Bly had to go and get his defensive backs at North Carolina ready to practice against Antoine Green. So he kind of knows exactly what he's going to get, because he had a game plan against him in practice day in and day out. So I do want to say he is kind of a Dre Bly guy, but my expectations, especially with the suspension to Jamison Williams, I almost said Amon-Ra, so my apologies, but the suspension to Jameson Williams, I feel that, he can definitely make the roster and, compete, learn, and develop. Now, again, probably when Jameson comes back, depending on, injuries and this, that, the other. Now, he could stay if those cases come up, but he could be cut and put on the practice squad and, and develop that way, be on the scout team or practice squad, as we all call it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that we did hit 600 subscribers. We did hit it yesterday. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And we are on the road to 700 with the goal of 1,000 to end this month, as we are growing pretty steadily, and I appreciate that. And, hopefully we can get there. I would definitely appreciate that. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video, which will be today, because we got the schedule release, and I'm only going to spoil the first one, which is game number 1, Thursday Night Football, in the first ever 2023 game of this upcoming season. The Kansas City Chiefs host the Detroit Lions. So let's spoil the ring ceremony, but I will not spoil the one that I also know, which is Thanksgiving. Please do not spoil that, as I have something planned for today with that. So I will break that with all that, and I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I'll see you later on today, because grit don't quit, one pride, baby. Peace.